Hello, true art believers, and welcome to today's live art stream. My name is Ippity Zippity Zop, and I am the number one live art streamer in the world. And we are going to be doing something a little bit different today. I'm really excited because I need a break. I need a break, fellas. So let's begin today's live art stream. Shall we? All right. How are you doing today? Let's see here. Let's see if we can get this kind of. I'm trying to move my window to the side here, and every time I do, it just does something completely different. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna do some clouds, but I want to do something different. I'm not gonna do any. I'm gonna just do like three sketch clouds, and then call it a day with the clouds, and then move on to something else. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. Is we're just gonna kind of be doing a bunch of sketches and just kind of going with it today because I'm getting kind of tired of actually I'm really kind of tired of doing clouds to be quite honest with you. Like I don't feel like I'm really progressing, and I just want to kind of jump into doing something else. I need a break, and we're going to see what happens after I do this. So I had some ideas of what I wanted to kind of do, which was kind of to do clouds and then work on something differently uh, as well. So I'm going to be doing some quick sketches of clouds, and then I'm going to change modalities, and we're going to do like some. I'm going to do some like anatomy. I'm going to be doing some arms. I'm going to do some arm studies, and then see where that takes me. All right. So here we go. And all I'm doing right now is just kind of doing these kind of like random looking shape cloud forms here. Again, it kind of looks like you would like think it looks kind of like a they looks like a boot almost. It's kind of doing like little off tones here. And here's my cloud, one cloud. I'm going to move over here and we're going to do another one. Do like a little, just a standard little shape. And we're going to do another cloud right here. Like this. Just maintaining like these like concentric arcing shapes here just to kind of make a or like C's, like little bitty C's almost. I'm making C, 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 C. Just doing a bunch of C's here, which is essentially what I'm doing to kind of create the effect that I want. And then I'm just going to kind of add like these little marks here to kind of accentuate to define where there's like a dark tone to them, you know. And then we're going to do another one right here, one last one right here, and then call it a day as far as clouds is involved. And then I'm just going to practice sketching. Just practice sketching. Just practice sketching because I feel like I'm not improving, and I think I need to kind of just go back to basics and just go back to drawing and not like digital painting, you know. But I am going to continue doing like a like three or so cloud studies, and then maybe once I get a little bit more reps on my extracurricular studies outside, then I could segue into doing something a little bit more involved. So maybe do like one really nice cloud study, right? So right now it's just going to be something like this, where I just kind of do like these little quick little gestural like shapes of cloud studies, and then move on. So you got these cloud studies right here, And maybe we just kind of, wow. So is that what flow means? What's smoothing do? Oh, okay, okay. And flow is, okay, so something like this. I don't know. Right. Okay. Let's move something else. Let's move on to something else right now. Okay. So let's move on to some arm studies. We're gonna do some arm studies. I'm gonna use this blue as a start, and I have a comic, not a comic book, like a magazine right here to my bot on my left side here. It's actually really in. It's really in the way. Like I don't even have room for a magazine on my drawing on my what would you call this? Uh on my desk here. I don't even have any room for a just a desk. I mean, for like a magazine on my desk. I don't have any room. This is a small desk. I just realized you don't realize how little room you have until you try to add things or put things into the area that you're working in, you know. And so we're just gonna kind of play around here and then see what happens. All right. So let's go and do the let's go ahead and on the under drawing, we're just gonna go like at 40%, and then on the fine lines, we're just gonna go and do our arm here. So I'm gonna do some arm studies here, add a little bit of tricep here, something like that. Kind of add this right here. And then there's this cutoff. He's got like a, we'll just kind of continue that on there. Why not? And kind of put the and then put something like this, little shadow. All right, and now we're gonna go and add this little arm here. Kind of put this form in. It's got this brachialis muscle, and we're just going to, we're not even going to work on the wrist. And something like that. I think that's pretty good. Although I think I'm miscounting the forearm here. He's got this little arm here. I haven't drawn like this in a while, so we're just going to kind of add like these, something like that. I don't know. Nope, nope, nope. I haven't drawn. Whoops. Oopsie daisy. Now, what is this? How do I change this? Okay. Whatever. We'll just move on to something else. All right. So let's go here and let's do an arm on this side. Again, it's hard to see. Okay, we're going to make a smaller arm here, right here, and then move right here. Kind of, and then don't forget the shoulder. We're going to start all over again. I don't know why. Let's start from the shoulder first. Let's get the shoulder in there. I can't really see the image. It's like blocked off. So we got the shoulder. We're just gonna do like a little circle for the we're gonna do a circle for the shoulder. Let's practice let's practice some circles here because I'm a little weak in them. Let's practice some circles before we get going. Yeah, let's get those circles. And then maybe let's practice some cylinders real quick before we let's get them circles, cylinders, circle, cylinder. Let's get those circles, get some practice of circles more. All right, I think that's good. So so this guy, this guy's arm, he's got like a really short like bicep. Like he's got short, stocky arms. He's got really short arms. Like this part is short, but his tibia and fibia. No, that's the no no. I don't remember the the part that is his forearms are really long. So we're gonna kind of bring those down here, or at least much longer than his whatever. All right. Now let's do something else. Make it. All right. So here we go. Now we're gonna do something else. We're gonna practice the muscle here. Kind of draw the muscle in red on top. Little blocky forms where it kind of starts like this. Exaggerate that. Exaggerate that. Let's exaggerate that tricep muscle, right? And he's got a pretty bulky bicep. So we're gonna kind of do this little bicep form right here, like this. Little tricep, shoulder muscle here. Kind of shade that out, right? And then you got the and now the right here. There's very strong. He's got a big old like brachialis muscle. We're gonna kind of exaggerate that form here, and I'm gonna give him that elbow. I'm gonna exaggerate the elbow a little bit, bring it out, and then kind of stop it right here. All right, so now let's go ahead and add those lines a little bit. I'm gonna add the something like that. So this is what I want to start doing more often is I'm gonna probably work on doing clouds and anatomy. So I'm gonna start out with clouds. I'm gonna go and move to anatomy. So that's what I'm probably gonna do is do that. Um, and then maybe it's gonna depend. Like it depends. I am gonna be doing some drawing, some practice drawing of clouds outside of these live streams, and I've been saying I'm gonna do it. I started it one day and then like life happened. Life hit me hard. And because life hit me hard, I just didn't have the time. I just didn't allocate the time that I needed. And so this is something I've been wanting to do is I've been wanting to practice my anatomy, practice drawing the figure, and I just have had time to do it because I've been doing these live streams and I need to probably I think what I want to do is I'm going to start doing this. I'm going to have clouds be a ongoing theme, but I'm also going to have a focus of anatomy as well because I'd really would like to get back into drawing the figure. I'm pretty decent at it when I get started, but like it's been such a long time that I just need to kind of get back into doing it. Um, yeah, I just want to start doing that because just clouds aren't doing it for me. Like I don't want to do 100 days of doing bad clouds. I'd rather do 100 days of doing bad clouds and actually learning my anatomy and improving my anatomy. As I said, I am going to spend time with the with what would you call it? Doing clouds. It's just not going to be my emphasis anymore. I tried and I want to do it, but I don't want to do it. I want to do it on my own time, and I don't want to do it on a live stream where I look like I don't know what I'm doing because I'm actually pretty good in fields that I have a better understanding. And I've done figure drawing enough that I'm decent enough that I'm confident at doing them live, or at least parts. As you can see, these are not that bad. And so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna find another thing from a magazine. My little yeah, buddy. Let's find some muscly arms. All right. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna do this guy. This guy, he's got some huge guns. We're gonna do this guy. This guy's dude's arm. This dude's arm. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select all of these. I'm going to just shrink them down. Yeah, we'll just do that. And I'm gonna V. We're gonna move all this like right over here or something. And then we're just going to go back and start another whole thing. So I'm going to do my underdrawing, which is going to be cylinders and circles. So let's practice my cylinders and circles again. Let's cylinder, right? And then you got a circle. Let's practice some of those. And I'll practice a cylinder and circles. So I'm just doing a simple little method right now of using the cylinders and circles for the arms, very simple. So there's no right or wrong way. This is not even my way. I don't think this is my way, but like this is something I'm just doing right now. So I'm gonna practice some more cylinders here. Maybe there we go. Practice a cylinder, another cylinder like this. Then maybe some circles, some more circles, some more circles, some more circles. You can never practice these simple shapes enough. As you can see, I'm not quite adept at them. So, okay, we're gonna do a circle for this dude's tremendous deltoid muscle, and then we're gonna go do a cylinder-like shape, and his forearms are almost as big as his biceps. This is Ronnie Coleman, by the way, so of course. And I can't even see the hands because it's really dark in this room, so we're just gonna kind of I think he's doing a underhanded grip, maybe. I'm not really good at hands, so we're gonna have another day where I work on hands. And here we go. Let's see. He's got this. We're just gonna exaggerate these forms here, kind of. He's got that like deltoid that kind of merges into the pec, right? Huge deltoid that merges into the pec, and he's got the trapezius muscle almost like just like it's like a mountain. And then he's got this tricep that's just like another. It's almost like it's actually going. It's his tricep is bulging past his deltoid, which is just. We're going to exaggerate the insertion so you can kind of see it, right? And then his brachialis muscle is just. I don't know if this is photoshopped or nothing, but like it's just dominating. Let's gonna go right here. It's just dominating on top, like right here. It's just so huge. I can't even tell like what's happening here. He's got like this huge. His muscles look like an orc from like World of Warcraft, or like there's no distinguishing factor between the forearm and the bicep muscle. It's just like this one giant like slab of muscle. And also, there's no shadow. It's too dark. I can't really tell whether or not I might be drawing an area that's not there, but I can't tell. It's really dark in this room. That's no excuse. Well, that's my excuse. Just gonna add that there. And he's like doing deadlifts, so like there's a lot of like tension pulling that bicep down, you know, because it's like pulling it down. So he's doing deadlifts, and that's why he's got that like extreme tension kind of pulling in that bicep downwards like that, I guess. Uh, well, he has a lot of like shine on his biceps, so I can't really tell where like things are inserting too well. And also, he's very veiny, so there's that. That's what I'm seeing there. So we're gonna go and we're just gonna add some fine lines and see what happens here. Perhaps I should do these live the anatomy where it's actually more where actually I can see the source that I'm using. I really can't see it too much, right? I can't really see what's happening because it's really dark in this room, and yeah, so I'm gonna have to fix that in the future. All right, so kind of do something like that. Give this guy he's got like he's got like a ton of technically he has like veins all over like you know? I got veins on my forearms. He's just got random veins everywhere, you know. It's like this doesn't make any sense. There was a video of Arnold Schwarzenegger during the Arnold Classic really recently, and he was like, "What's?" He was like, "What's what is the deal with all this guy's veins on his legs right there?" Yeah, he was pointing out like what's going on with this guy's veins all over his legs. This guy had like veins. He had veins on top of veins on his like shins and calves, and that's like an abnormal actually. That's really abnormal to have. Um, I don't know a bunch of. I don't know. I'm not really strong at like the forearm muscles. I don't really know what's going on. I think like there's technically a muscle right here or right here. I don't know. I can't tell because this guy's got such big, monstrous forearms that you really can't tell where things are meeting. Um, but yeah, so he's got like that. He's got like this just monster forearms here. He's got these monster forearms. Except basically, he's just got monster forearms, and I'm just gonna kind of add this here, and then let's add like a little tone right here. I'm not really good at this at adding like value with this brush here. I really struggle with it. So I really don't know how people use it, and I don't know it. I think there's like certain like settings you can set the brush. Uh, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I'll get to it. I'll get better at it. Just not right now. Just got that. It's like shiny right here. Anyways, we're gonna leave it like that. Who cares? Because it's like he's all like he's. It's like a black and white photo, and the arms are all shiny. So let's see what this one's a pretty good one. We'll do this one too. We'll do this arm. This one's a slightly different angle. Yeah, it's slightly different. And so let's go ahead and let's do this one. See what happens. Okay, he's got this ginormous right here. It's like a ginormous deltoid. His arms are kind of the ginormous deltoid, like right here. His arms are kind of torqued like this, and then he's got this. His arm, I can't tell if his arms are straight or at like a slight angle here. I think they feel like they're straight. Just just it's showing a different angle. They're kind of torqued a little bit. Let's just say this kind of bent up a little bit like that. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do the red muscles here. This one, the I can't tell. The deltoid like starts right here. Yeah, it's like that huge. He's got a freakishly large deltoid. All the years of HGH have just culminated in the biggest of deltoid muscles. Let me tell you, brother, this guy's muscles are so huge. His muscles have muscles on top. And let me tell you what, brother. I can't tell what's going on. It's so dark in this room. We're just going to exaggerate. We're just going to like make this seem not even real. Yeah, I can't tell what's happening here. I can't tell. It feels like his bicep is being overwhelmed. Over, yeah, something like this. This feels about right, even though it feels weird because it's showing like his back muscles, you know, and yeah. So we're just going to kind of define these a little bit more. What is happening here? It's weird looking. I think he's showing more of the tricep. You just can't really tell. It's kind of like hugging around here, and he's got this muscle here. Yeah. So we're just gonna do that, and we're just gonna move on and do another arm here. Like, well, we're gonna define his shoulder a little bit. Look at this. He's got this. He's bent over, and then his biceps kind of doing a bicep thing, and his tricep is monstrous. It's doing his tricep monster. It's like a monstrosity of a tricep. And because there's so much muscle here, I can't really tell where his elbow is at because literally his brachialis muscle is like just going over it. It's going over his elbow, which is leaving like no like landmark. Normally you put like an elbow right here or something, but he just has just a giant forearm muscle just kind of taking up space and doing its spatial thing here. And this is what it looks like right now. I can't really tell because it's pretty dark, and I hate using that excuse. But as you can see, I'm in like a zero. I'm in like a dark room right now, and this feels weird. I feel like I exaggerated his deltoid a little bit too much, but that's fine. Let's kind of do like a little bit of line here, and then maybe we'll add like a shadow here. Oh, I feel that makes sense. Okay, so now I was wondering, well, like, why does it feel like I'm drawing so transparent? But it turns out that I had the opacity on my brush actually on, so that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so that might be what I need to do more often is add like have opacity showing. I don't know. So let's do one more arm, like right in this small area on the right side here. And we got a good one right here. I think this is Gustavo Badal. This is I got an old like muscle and fitness magazine I'm using. You know? So we're gonna do this guy. This guy has an elbow. This dude has an elbow. This is who'd have thought this guy would have an elbow? He has an elbow here. Like so this guy's gonna be a little bit easier. So he has like a 90 degree. We're gonna do something right now. We're gonna do like his arm is like at a 90 degree. He's doing a little something like this, right? And then he's doing like a barbell row. And so we're going to basically do like a cylinder here, a cylinder here, and then a cylinder here. And we're just going to wrap muscles on top, right? We're going to wrap muscles using red. So this is what I'm kind of doing. I'm going to be practicing this type of methodology for more often. All right. So now we're going to add the muscles on top, and he's totally yoked. So he's got a lot of muscles here. And so we're going to say that right here is the elbow. And we're going to kind of add like generalized shape right? To the he's got like he's doing like 200-pound dumbbell rows or something like that, and he's screaming. He's like, ah! He's screaming. He's like, I'm so strong. I'm lifting the heaviest of weights. They're so heavy. I'm so heavy. I'm coughing. These weights are so heavy. Clearly, you can tell that this guy doesn't have the arms that the other dude has. Like this guy's got pretty big muscles, but like the thickness is not nearly as prevalent. Like Ronnie Coleman's arms are like just giant mountains of cannon, like meat cannons, and this guy's got like a lot of definition. He's got more definition than Ronnie on his arms in this photo, you know. Uh, but he doesn't have the just the what would you call it, like just the overall mass that Ronnie has, right? And he's got this little, we got a hand right here. It's going to make a general hand shape, right? And now let's work on the arm, and we're going to play around with a black again. I'm going to zoom in on the arm here. We're just going to work on this arm and call it a day. I'm having more fun doing this, so I might have to do this. I might just do this. I'll do clouds, like maybe one or two cloud studies, and then I'm going to move to doing just anatomy. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do anatomy and clouds, and then sometimes the occasional like object that I have here. I need a break, and I need to do something that I feel that I am going to apply more to my own work. If I do clouds, I will spend some time doing them. Uh, but if I do clouds, I do something differently than how I'm doing them now. I'd spend a lot longer on them, and I'd use a lot more references, and I'd slow down quite a bit, right? I would slow down significantly just to kind of, uh, yeah, I would slow down a lot more. Let's see here. And he's got this really, really like defined brachialis muscle right here that's kind of like just like hooking in, and this really like just his extensor muscles just going bananas. Ronnie Coleman, he's not showing as much extensor muscles, is just covered in like just straight muscle. Uh, kind of curves actually like that. And then he's got this like right here, little like brachialis muscle. And then he's got I can't really tell what's happening in his shoulder, but it feels like his shoulder's got a weird insertion. I don't know. And he's got a strong like weird definition right here, and so forth. And so let's kind of really kind of I don't know how to use this brush, so I'm just kind of fiddling around with it and seeing what kind of works. Because as you can see, I don't like that weird layering effect that you see, like that weird stroke. That's weird to me, and a lot of people are much better at kind of hiding it. They know where to kind of manipulate their marks so it works better. But me personally, I kind of struggle with it. It makes it really confuses me. Yeah, it really confuses me. I really don't know how to use it yet. All right, so that's it for the day. Yeah, it's not bad. Good study. All right, so that is it, friends. We're done. So I'm gonna do more of this. I don't know where it's gonna go, but I can see it. I can see me continuing because my clouds these look better than my previous clouds, or at least to some extent. Anyways, let's go over here and zoom. Type in, put P21, and this is day. What day is it? What day is it? 228 out of 300. And so this is what's going to go. I'm not going to do clouds anymore. I'm going to do clouds, but they're not going to be my main focus anymore. I want to kind of have fun. And so right now I'm going to be focusing on anatomy and clouds. Clouds and anatomy, which is going to be weird. So I might be doing like one in 10, I think I might do one in like one cloud, one or two clouds, and do the rest just stuff like this, And I hope you enjoy it because I am going to have much more fun. I think I'm going to learn a little bit more because yeah, I think I'm gonna learn a lot more than just doing clouds. I was getting very like I was getting bored, if that makes any sense. Anyways, that is it for today's live stream. I hope you enjoyed what I had to do today. My name is Ippity Zippity Zop. I am the #1 live art streamer in the world. And if you enjoyed today's live stream, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like, comment, and share. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. This is Ippity Zippity Zop. I am the #1 live art streamer in the world. Cheers.